Want coins?
Yeah, yes.
Then go to FIFACoinZone.com and use the discount code JarradHD to get 5% off your order. Enjoy the video, guys.
Get down, get up again. Come on, get down, get up again. Working you in overtime. Get up again. Come on, round two.
G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jarrad HD here. Welcome to episode number 13 of season 2 of the Crystal Palace Career Mode series. We're going to kick off the episode with an absolutely massive game. We are travelling to the Emirates Stadium to take on fellow London side Arsenal. If you remember all the way back to the first episode, or the second episode I believe it was, our first ever Premier League game in charge of Crystal Palace, we went down 4-0 to Arsenal. Now look at us, only a year and a half later, they're sitting in 6th, we're sitting in 4th. It is crazy how things can change, but hopefully we can get our revenge on Arsenal for the absolute demolition, I should say, that we got at their feet last season and get a victory here. But Alexis Sanchez just smashing it over the crossbar there for Arsenal. And then we're going to move all the way to the 47th minute where Laseda absolutely demolishes the big man per Mertesacker. He cuts back in, takes the shot, but a good save there from Szczesny, and it is cleared away after a little bit of a piss about in the box. But we are back on the ball, and Boldo playing it through to De Jong. He plays a lovely ball over top to Laseda, and what a strike from Jurgen Laseda, getting us a 1-0 advantage, picking up about his 10th goal this season, and an absolutely amazing signing. And what a strike on the volley there from Laseda. So happy we signed him. He has been in amazing form. Danny Ings, a man who needs to be in form though, does miss a one-on-one opportunity there with Szczesny in the 90th minute, but it won't matter as we go on to defeat Arsenal 1-0 at the Emirates. What a huge result that is. Very, very pleased with that, of course. And that is going to give the lads so much confidence. The board does reward us with £153,000 to add to the piggy bank. And unfortunately, Rodriguez has suffered a bruised elbow. He's going to be on the sidelines for about 8 days. Then Larson does come to us with our first scouting report for the Netherlands. Nothing too special at all, except for that guy there, Larin Sabin. Potential of 76 to 94. He is definitely one to monitor. Reject everybody else, but with Larin Sabin, I'm going to give him a bit of an opportunity and see if he can develop into a bit of a player for the next squad report. In the FA Cup, we have been drawn Bolton in the quarterfinals. That is going to be good. Game 28 of the Premier League season is against 13th place Swansea City. We're sitting in 4th place, of course, 3 points away from Manchester United, so we could potentially be in 3rd position after this matchup if we do get all 3 points and Manchester United slip up, which would be absolutely insane. We are playing a slightly weaker side, Hector Bellerin coming in for the out of form Martin Kelly, and this is the Swansea City side. They do have Boney up front, who is a player that you, of course, have to watch out for. Jefferson Montero in the midfield as well, out wide sort of. But in the 42nd minute, it's going to be punching, taking the corner here. He is going to be whipping it in to De Jong. It gets cleared away there. Goes to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain to Davies. Davies to Santon. Santon with the shot. Oh, almost in there off the crossbar. It goes straight to Laseda, and Laseda with the open goal. Not quite sure what the defender was doing, leaving Laseda so much space. But that was an audacious attempt from Santon and a great piece of goal poaching there from Jurgen Laseda. But all the way into the 87th minute, Jefferson Montero, that man I was talking about before, is on the ball. The Colombian player is looking for an option, whips it into Roberts. It does go all the way out here. It ends up at the feet of Angel Rangel, who does get it to Bartley. Bartley to Michu. Michu gets it past Speroni, and we've done it again. We've blown a late lead at home to draw. This time it is against Swansea. And same as usual, I'm pissed off. 1-1 draw against Swansea City. Not great. it is time for the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. It is us, Bolton, Watford, Cardiff, Arsenal, Liverpool, Middlesbrough and Tottenham still in the hunt for the FA Cup. And to be honest, I think we have been given the right side of the cherry. We have been drawn Bolton, and to be honest, them or Watford or potentially Cardiff are the easiest, Middlesbrough. They are the best sides to draw. I'm so happy we didn't draw Tottenham or Liverpool or Arsenal. That would have been an absolute huge ask. But I am very confident with the side that we are playing that we can get into the semi-finals here. Winston Reid coming back from injury as well. But in the 10th minute is going to be Moxie getting tackled there from Embolo. He sees a great run from Laseda, plays it over the top, goes back to Embolo. Embolo gets tackled and then it ends up at Laseda's feet. And Laseda does pick up his first goal in the FA Cup. But for the season overall, that is about his 12th goal. Laseda, absolutely great positioning. But just before halftime, it is Sam Diong playing an absolute ripper of a ball to Embolo, who is so much quicker than the Bolton defender. He's going to absolutely murk the guy. And then he's going to cut in, take the strike, and then he's going to get it past Adam Bogdan to give us a 2-0 advantage heading into the halftime interval, which is an absolutely huge advantage. What a great solo goal from Brill Donald Embolo, being sort of an FA Cup hero for us this season. And yet again, that man Embolo does get it off the header, and what a great goal from Embolo to wrap up this matchup. 54th minute and we're up 3-0. This could get ugly for Bolton, but we decide to spare them the misery, and we do defeat Bolton Wanderers 3-0 to move into the semi-finals of the FA Cup. That is absolutely huge, and I am confident that we can go all the way. We get £306,000 for the FA Cup, but it is time to focus on our first spell as the Belgian manager. Our first fixture in charge is an international friendly against Germany, and we do manage to beat Germany with Lukaku and I can't remember who got the other goal, but Lukaku picks up one of the goals. And then our second game is against the USA. This time it is a 1-1 draw. I did play a slightly weaker side, but I am still happy that we have gotten off to a good start. We have drawn Spurs in the semi-final of the FA Cup, though. Arsenal and Cardiff on the other side of the draw. So we're one victory away from a night at Wembley, which would be absolutely insane. But we are going to wrap up the episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you smash that like button. Really, really helps me out. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter at JarradHD. But most importantly, lads, have an amazing day. It's been Jarrad HD here. I'm out. Peace.